Hello there, Jay here from Jay's Vintage Junk, and well, I'm sat in my front garden here on a big pile of bricks like these. Basically what I thought I'd do is, I mentioned in my previous video I'm doing a little bit of building work in the back garden, and I got free a big pile of salvage bricks like these. Now I think what I'm going to do is just quickly go through what basically you have to do if you're using reclaimed, you can buy reclaimed bricks where they're all cleaned up and they're ready to use, but generally speaking you're paying for someone to do that work. If you find someone that's knocking down an old building, you can usually get bricks like this for free, and that's exactly what I did. Like I said, someone was renovating just up the road from me, little back area of the house where originally there had been a building, and it meant that I could get some reasonably modern bricks like these. And I also got, let's see if I can get a full one, a lot of these. Now these are locally made. These are probably about 150, 200 years old, handmade, hand cut. You can even see the cut marks on them where the wires cut them out. These were basically, like I said, handmade bricks. A lot of the older properties in this area are made out of bricks like these, so there are a lot available. So I got a load of those as well. I'll just quickly show you what I got basically. Ooh. We get up and you can actually see. So I have already used a ton of them, but I've probably got about another ton of bricks. Like I said, the only thing with them, when you get them, they are like that. They've got, this is someone asked me when actually on the last video what I meant by cleaning bricks. I literally mean taking a chisel and taking the old mortar back off. In fact, we'll go to the back garden now and I'll show you some of the bricks. Start out looking like this, and I'll show you what they look like after I've cleaned them. So we'll nip into the back garden and we'll have a quick look at that. I thought we'd stop on the way to the back garden, and I thought I'd just show you, this is what I've got currently growing on for this year's vegetables. We've got a load of Moneymaker tomatoes in here. In fact, I'll show you. These ones are out of the thing, but we're Moneymaker tomatoes. Those are coming on quite nicely. And then we've got marrows and courgettes. I only planted these last week, so these have come on really quickly. But we've got some marrows in there and some courgettes. So I'm starting them off in the kitchen here. Then I'll bring, in fact these are getting about ready to plant on into some bigger pots. I'll be planting the marrows and courgettes out in some bigger pots, and they can go into the greenhouse until they're big enough to go into the bed. The tomatoes will stay in them pots for a little bit longer, and then obviously I'll split them up and I'll put them into some slightly bigger pots. Again, I'll put them in the greenhouse and let them grow on until they're ready to go into a grow bag in my tomato house. So yeah, I thought that's just a quick stop on the way out to the back garden, just show you what I'm currently started growing. I've also got beetroot and kale growing, but that's currently on the windowsill in my bathroom. But they're exactly the same. I'll let them grow on a little bit. I'll pot them up individually, and then they can grow on in the greenhouse until they're ready to go out into the garden. So I think we better we'll get to the back garden now, and I can show you what I've been doing there. Okay, we're in the back garden now, and basically, well, that's not a good example because we took a corner off that one. Not that it particularly matters for what I'm using them for, but if you're good with them, you can basically get the bricks to look like that when you're finished with them. So, for what I'm using them for, they are actually perfectly acceptable. I built this raised bed, as you can see there, using all the half bricks that I had from them very old handmade bricks. I mean, you do need half bricks when you're building a wall, but that's not actually what I've used them handmade bricks for. I've used them for a different purpose, so I didn't need very many half bricks. So rather than waste them, like I said, I made this raised bed, which is really handy for on the patio. My plan is I'm going to have a lot of carrots and possibly some radishes around the front, but basically mainly that bed is going to be for carrots this year. Because I mean, it's right on the patio. I want fresh carrots. I can just literally come out and pick them. I've got my potatoes as well already started. So we've got, these are all earlies. So I've got earlies in these containers. I'm trying pots this year rather than the bags. My potatoes didn't do particularly well last year. I mean, I got a small crop, but it wasn't brilliant. So like I say, I'm trying pots this year. I've just got one potato in each of them. I've got 3 small earlies in each of them, and obviously I'm earthed them up. They are just breaking the surface. Literally just started breaking the surface over the last couple of days, so I'll let them get a little bit higher, and we'll put another layer of soil on them, let them come up again, and just earth them up until we get them to the top of the containers like that. But yeah, that's my potatoes started for this year. I may put some lates in one of the raised beds I'm building in the garden as well, but we'll get on to having a quick look at those now. And this is basically what I am doing in the garden with them. So we've got, if you can see me or not, I don't know. We've basically got the handmade bricks that I was showing before down here as a path, and then them other bricks are building this retaining wall. So we've got pillars, wooden brick pillars, with some timbers in between. These have been creosoted. They'll be wrapped in plastic on the back as well. And then basically these beds are going to get filled full up with earth, and I can actually use them. I can actually use the beds for growing some vegetables in. But like I said, with my fatigue, it's a very, very slow process. This has taken me about 6 weeks off and on to do. Hopefully I might have it done in another month. It just depends. Like I said, now the weather's better, I do have more days I can actually get out here and work on it. But it is taking a fair bit of time, and it is quite exhausting work. I mean, today I've just basically built from there up and put that row of bricks in along there, and that absolutely shattered me. But I'll have a rest for a few days now, then I'll get back on it. We'll need continue this row of bricks basically right along. There's another stump to go in at the end there, and then there's another stump to go in there, and then a brick wall to go along there. I've got to pull, let's get you up, I've got to pull that box out which is there. That's going to be a big job. I've already taken all the shrubs out that were along the back here. You can see where the roots are. I've still got to dig them roots out as well, which is a hell of a job as well, but I'll probably hopefully be able to get my, well, we can have people over now, can't we? I hope so, because I've got a friend coming at the weekend to help me trim one of the apple trees. I need a big branch taken off one of my apple trees, so I may ask him to give me a hand getting those 2 big roots out as well. Anyway, I think I'll leave it there for now. Like I say, it was literally just a little bit of an update, because a few people had asked what I was doing in the garden and this wall building and what have you, so I thought rather than nothing, I'll just do a quick video on it. So I'll leave it there for now. Hope you enjoyed this little update. There are going to be some Acorn Electron stuff coming up very, very soon, because I've been having a fiddle with them joystick interfaces and a couple of little bits and bats we need to do with that Acorn. So that'll be coming up hopefully in the next few days, if I don't get delayed with anything else. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.